show, shit show, shit show, shit show, shit show, shit show. It's a total shit show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Shit Show with Keith Graber, where we put the disclaimer in the title. I am your host, Keith Graber. And what is the Shit Show? Well, if you have to ask, you'll never know. Don't you fucking hate when people say that? It's the game show with its head up its own ass, and there's plenty of room for company. Now, let's meet our performers. First, he's the co-producer of Liar Comedy and the Norm Peterson of this show, which is a title given based solely on alcohol consumption. Guys, give it up for Ed Roesgen.
Woo!
And a close relative of Ed. She's the tag-along sister with an exceptionally firm grip. Give it up for the always funny Kate Roesgen.
Woo! All right, Kate.
Next, a friend of the show and escapee from Santa's workshop. Let's hear it for comedy boy Ronny Pascale.
All right, Ronny.
And our neighbor to the north, who's looking to adopt an American. Let's hear it for Desiree Walsh.
All right, Desiree.
And he's here to use his theater degree, which is also known as a confirmed bachelor's. Guys, give it up for Gary Hughes. And finally, she's the queen of TMI and a royal P in the A. It's the always hilarious Jessica Winther. How you guys doing, man? It's gonna be a fun show. Are you ready to play some stupid games?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Let's get started with a game I call fake news, because it is fake news. You guys, the veil between headlines and punchlines becomes thinner every day. But we're just here to get our jokes in before the apocalypse. Am I right? So I'm going to run over some topics and I don't know, let's talk about it, see if it feels real. First headline that's definitely not made up. Guys, woman complains after receiving COVID vaccine that she no longer has a valid excuse to socially distance. Did this really happen?
Hey, don't worry, but there's a 3% chance that her social life will not die from this.
I just don't understand where they found a 6-foot-long needle to stick in her in the first place.
Guys, I kind of feel like I understand this. I don't want to go near anybody anymore. In fact, the vaccine, can I get my vaccine to go? Do they have like Uber? Is there an Uber Vax now that they should be doing it that way?
This is honestly the first legitimate argument for anti-vaxxing that I've ever heard. I think there's one thing that we all learned this year, and that is there are a lot more antisocial people than we thought, and we don't all play video games. So some of us need another excuse, and I'm leaning towards this.
So
I finally like the anti-vaxxers. I mean, it's like, yes, the answer is yes. We won't waste it on you. Jess, do you got something on your mind?
Listen, we won't waste it on her. I was like gonna go off of Kate, and then I lost track. I got distracted. I went from anti-vaxxer to vaxxer, but it's true. This is actually a gift for people who don't want to leave the house.
Yeah.
So fuck her. Let her be.
Yeah.
Keep her away. I don't want her anyways. Okay. It's like the neighbors on fucking next door. It's good.
Next door is a fucking mess.
I find it ironic that she doesn't want to, she wants to stay away from people, so she put it in the paper.
Allegedly.
Just free advertising, guys.
Guys, next headline that I definitely read and did not make up. HOA denies Trump permission to stage end-of-term yard sale.
Everyone must go.
I get it. Nobody wants that family.
Right. Guys,
and that's what he'd be selling.
I can't wait to see this. I feel like this is your chance to get a George Foreman grill that might be actually autographed by George Foreman.
It's just a big ass mattress with piss stains in it. This is my personal piss. Going for $10,000. Anyway.
I was disappointed because I would have easily spent $2 on the VHS label, not the PP tape.
It's
I
fucked
just
up.
picture.
Go ahead.
I
Kate.
just picture a price tag on Baron's head. Like, oh man, poor guy. Half off. Seriously, this kid is so tall. You could take half off.
I heard
Yeah,
they mentioned at Trump having a yard sale, and then he was like, "What's the kid in the memes gonna mow that I yell at all the time?" So he obviously doesn't understand the concept.
I feel like this is a dangerous thing too. He could be like, he'll have his shit mixed up with all like actual historical presidential shit. You know, like there'll be a box that says like presidential portraits, 3 for $1 or something.
Hasn't he gotten rid of everything in there already? Like nobody wants new shit.
No.
I think only thing left is like a framed copy of Obama's birth certificate.
I like that. That's hilarious. I figured it'd be like a framed bullet of that killed Lincoln. It's like, I got the real actual shell right here for y'all.
I'm surprised he's not having a presidential bonfire, just like burning all the evidence from his various terms rather than a garage sale.
That's what his presidential library is going to be. It's going to be like the tire fire from The Simpsons. It's just going to be constantly dumping new files on it.
He already burnt the books, guys. He already burnt the books. Okay.
All right, guys. Next headline. I read, this is true. A man creates homemade lightsabers so realistic it causes secondary virginity.
Is it you, Keith?
Yeah, this one cuts deep. This one's a little
Keith, did your hymen grow back?
Well, I gotta go see the doctor. You gotta double check it. They actually have that. That's so sad. Oh, who was the rapper that was checking his daughters?
Oh, shit. It was T.
I like to see white people name rappers. Let me
Yeah, I want to
It's on the tip of my tongue.
It's funny because normally they only name them at the board meetings at the big record label.
I want to say T-Pain, but I think that's wrong.
It's good. It's T Cherry Pop, I think is his name. No, but I don't know if you saw the video of that guy, the lightsaber guy, but it was still better than The Last Jedi, I feel like. He had like some YouTube thing. I think he sleeps in a van with the guy building the Iron Man suit. Have you seen that too?
Nice.
People making all this homemade shit, man. I don't know.
I saw that lightsaber. You're talking about the guy that made the real one on YouTube that he could. Apparently, it can cut through anything except for the lines at the Star Wars attractions at Disneyland. Nothing can cut through that.
It was like, it only works on like styrofoam, and I don't know. It's cute, but
how did it go with virginity? Am I just a ding dong that I don't know this?
Oh, all nerds, all Star Wars nerds still have their virginity. If not, they got to.
Apparently has fallen for "You want to go home with me?"
Yeah.
Many times.
They're not the kind we're looking for.
She got the elf on the MILF whispering into her ear.
He's not whispering the right shit.
All right, guys. Next headline: Rudy Giuliani spotted having a fist fight with a live badger. I gotta be honest. No, it's fine. I just want to say that you know how hard it was to come up with a fake one for this guy. What were we gonna say, Desiree?
That's what I was gonna say. Is honestly like this checks out. Like seems reasonable that he'd do this, given what I know about Rudy Giuliani, which is not much, by the way. But like,
it's been a year.
Here's all you need to know about Rudy Giuliani. He used to be America's mayor. Now he's America's may or may not. We don't know what the fuck he's gonna do.
I know, like I don't understand what happened. Like he went from being like an actual politician to now like, I kind of wonder if maybe they've just taken like a garbage bag and stuffed it full of leaves and put like, like if it's like a Weekend at Bernie's situation.
I think there's some kind of horrible Marvel-esque origin story for what happened in between. Like a Batman villain or something. Like something happened to Rudy.
He's like the Penguin for sure. Kate, I know you got a hot take.
Was shot with some other vaccine.
I was just gonna say that this is. I mean, that's so irresponsible. You have no idea what kind of diseases wild animals have. I'm just really disappointed in the badger. I just can't.
Rabies.
It better get checked
Rabies.
out.
This is what untreated rabies looks like.
Did anyone see that congressional hearing that he did where he brought that trashy woman and she was like mouthing off about
The one where he farted? Yes. Every single person alive saw that.
My question, did he meet that woman like Black Friday shopping? Where the hell did he get her?
Walmart's
I don't like. I don't know. I don't know if this will be funny to you guys because you're American, but they did a sketch of that on Saturday Night Live, and I thought they were making all the people drunk to be like extra super funny. And then I actually saw like a news thing of it, and like legit, those women and people were drunk.
They were nailing it. They
And
were
then he
nailing the
really
impression.
did fart, which I again thought Saturday Night Live just added for like comic effect because
Saturday Night Live is now a documentary series that
Yeah.
airs on Saturdays at 11:30 p.m.
Oh, no.
4% of our federal budget now goes towards comic effects. So.
Life and art are just doing this. I feel like ever since Rudy Giuliani was on the Borat movie, I feel like he was like, oh yeah, you want it? I'll go full fucking method. And with his weird ass character, and he just doubled down, tripled down. I don't know. I wish him all the best. Okay, guys, last headline. Sorry, Desiree, you got something else?
No. I was just thinking about how sad it is that the Borat movie happened.
It is. And it's so the fact that all this is possible in America at any given moment. Last headline I got for you guys. This is a sad one. This hit me hard. Guys, White Claw implements rationing after nationwide shortage of product. Have you
On behalf of the offices of Ed Roesgen, we'd like to issue a national apology to the consumers.
I said Ed's
Sorry,
gonna
not
be
sorry.
rude.
It's the
This
white
was
people's
awful.
old English.
What's Ed and all the teenagers gonna do now? What's gonna happen now?
Yeah, that was my first thought too.
A
was, I hope
faster
it's
way to
okay.
do like all the things we're trying to do in this country might just be to put the vaccine in the White Claw.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
make it easier. Yeah.
yeah, only a select few will get it.
be live. And it'll be live.
Ed's like the Billy D. Williams of White Claw. Like, he just
Look, the reason they call it White Claw is because drinking it is as douchey as having a coke nail. I've told you this many times.
The problem with that, Kate, is if they put it in, it's all the young people that aren't getting the vaccine anyways until like 2025.
Mhm.
Right? It's like that a category. Other than that, I mean, fine. We'll just have to take them into the old folks' homes.
I feel like even AA sponsors are like, yeah, you can drink White Claw. It's okay. Has no effect.
And Jess, sorry, but by 2025 we'll have like 8 new strands of this virus. Anyway, on that note, let's play more games. Guys, that was awesome. You were so good in that round that we are going to reward you. And you know what we do when we reward our comics. We do it with everyone's favorite game, Photo Roast. Guys, you know how to play. We put up a random photo and everybody gets to roast it. Tech services, let's see our first photo, please.
This is why you don't want to be on the naughty list.
She should have gone a size up, I'm gonna say. Just with the clothing, with the wig,
With her
maybe a
Santa
size
or
down.
with her? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
Well, I think the blowjob will be comfortable. Yeah. Say,
Definitely
Between-
looks like it.
You'll get that down with the no teeth. That's great.
Between the dirty Santa suit, the dog chain, and that outfit and the whip, why do I have a feeling that the only thing that's never been worn by these two people before are her shoes? Like, I think that's the first time she's ever tried to squeeze those.
Those sweat socks? Yeah.
I'm
Guys,
like, bro, heels with socks? Come on, bro. Yeah.
forget about the elf on the shelf. This is the gimp with the limp.
Oh,
Oh God.
guys, this is Sally's sister who's way worse at porn.
Imp
Oh,
with the limp. I thought he was the sub with the chub. What's going on?
God.
I knew my gambling debt would get me in trouble someday. he actually said.
This is from the upcoming porno Rudolph the Ball-Gagged Reindeer.
Oh my God.
Maybe the
Hold on, I
worst
got more.
interpretation of Vixen I've ever seen.
This is the Gooch who stole Christmas.
I don't know. A whole new meaning to double down.
Man, I don't know.
Okay, you didn't like that. Whatever.
You could have said Christmas with the Spanx.
Oh, you
All
said it. Why would I say it?
The caption reads, "Who's coming down whose chimney now?" All right, guys, I feel like we've exhausted that topic.
Me too. Santa Claus only comes once a year, and now I can see why.
That was great.
He's going to come 3 times tonight. Okay, guys, good job with the photo roast. Give yourself a round of applause. Yeah, you deserve it. All right, guys, are you ready to play our next round? I've got a game for you called Cancel Proofing Christmas. Listen, the war on Christmas rages on, and today's cancel culture is more unforgiving than ever. So let's give a makeover to some of our favorite holiday characters to see if we can preserve their legacy. First up, the big guy. Of course, we had to start here, Santa Claus. How do we fix this guy's reputation so he doesn't get canceled?
Hey,
Man bun. He needs a man bun. Or update him, you know?
I'm waiting for
He's already got the beard. He's
Yeah.
just missing the man bun.
I mean, it doesn't, all the lap sitting with the kids, I don't know. And then the drunk guys, I feel like I've never met a Santa who scored a full 100%. You know what I mean? There's always something wrong with a Santa. I've never seen a perfect one.
well, you know he's bad because this dude like embellishes slave labor. This is all he does. Like, these little mini people and is making them work for free. Let's stop the fucking slave labor. That's what I want.
So we freed the elves. We're going to have to do something about Apple. Sorry, big takedowns here on the shit show, guys.
Look, I'm just we're talking about a guy with a global manufacturing network who works 1 day a year. Talk about the 1%. Let's eat the rich. He's literally at the top of the world, guys.
I had no idea Santa was also Jeff Bezos.
And we're leaving him milk and cookies, handouts, socialism. Think about it.
It's kind of a scam, huh?
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, his diet is atrocious. Let's face it. That's no role model for children.
So we're getting rid of the elves. We're doing avocado toast, man bun. We're gentrifying Santa at this point.
Yep.
I don't know if
No
that's
more fried tomatoes.
Old-fashioned bicycle.
Oh, they've kicked him out of the
Yes.
mall. I don't know
penny
what you're
farthing. He's gonna tip that over.
Fried tomatoes.
More fried tomatoes. He needs a horse.
make
If he
him a
could ride a
vegan?
horse, that'd be sick.
Yeah, we can make him a vegan.
He'll just be hated more.
He needs to wear a mask too. All right, guys. I don't know if we're gonna win with that one. Okay, next up is Jesus. I guess the reason for the season. I don't know. I feel like the story of Jesus is the original, like Arbonne, or like that's the pyramid scheme. Like it's always knocking on my door. I don't know.
I mean, I'm all for celebrating your birthday, but anybody who celebrates their birthday for 2 fucking months, are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah,
what an
It's
attention
insufferable.
whore.
it's insufferable. You're right.
Jesus.
I have a feeling that take my body and eat it is not very vegan. So can we update that first and foremost?
Yeah.
Also, the dude wants us to drink his blood. Is he a fucking vampire?
I know it's a little bit much. And can we throw some clothes on him? I mean, he's kind of a thirst trap. I'm not gonna lie, but let's throw it like a gown over him or something. I don't know.
We could
we
also
talk
do a
about-
man bun on him.
That would help. That would
Definitely.
probably
He
help. A
he
man bun
already
and
walks
old-fashioned
around with a man
bicycle.
bun.
Yes.
Well, he should be canceled just for dressing up in whiteface. Am I right? I mean, everybody knows he was black.
Nobody knows what color that guy is. Just
I
like
was
Trump.
gonna ask which Jesus we talking about. I didn't know which one we were talking about. Are we talking about Jesus with the Afro sheen with the soul glow? Or are we talking about
Jesus,
Jesus
yeah.
with the jail. You know what I'm saying? But okay.
White people get irritated enough at Black Santa Claus, for Christ's sake.
Oh man, I'm sure they do.
Talking about the Coca-Cola version of Jesus.
He should be.
Not
We
the
need a
first
new
white
one.
Jesus.
We need like a Pepsi Jesus to compete with.
Yeah, I give Jesus some Crown Royal. That's how black he is.
No, you know, that would be a Sprite commercial. I'm sorry.
Ow!
You would dunk on some little kid.
Who's up next to not get canceled? Keith Graber. Okay.
All right, guys. Next up to get cancel proof by us of all people, Frosty the Snowman. Again, like these fatzos are out in the cold with these kids playing with them all day. I don't know. It makes me nervous.
I think what we shouldn't assume is gender. First of all, Frosty the Snow person.
Right.
Gives us, his correct pronouns.
Here's the problem.
Obviously, lacking genitalia, there was only one carrot. I counted.
When he's a snowman, it's fine. But then when he comes to life, he's not wearing any pants. You know what I mean?
Oh my God! But his eyes are made out of coal. He can't see anything. He's blind.
I would make the argument that when he gets hot, he turns into a wet puddle. So maybe. Just putting it out there.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a new city ordinance that said all snowmen have to be at least 100 feet from the school.
Okay.
Keith, that's ridiculous. Snowmen don't have feet, you idiot. It's a big round ball of snow.
Can I point out real quick, the last person to have a magical hat was Michael Jackson's fedora, so let's watch out for this guy.
I don't know about that. Are we really sure that it was magic that was in the hat and not whatever was in that pipe he had? That was probably what.
Okay.
That hat really made me want to beat it. Okay, guys, we're moving right along to their next character, and Krampus. Any of you guys Krampus fans?
Wait,
Yeah, I
is
love BDSM.
Krampus? I mean, I clearly know the answer. I'm just testing you guys. Krampus is the person. I forget what country it is, but he takes all your presents and you, like if you're bad, right? Like
Only if you go swimming without waiting for an hour beforehand.
Mhm.
Is the only time you get
that's
Krampus.
it.
Yeah.
Krampus
That's
You have to
like-
wait an
plays an
hour.
ass whooping down on kids. I actually kind of like this guy. I don't want to change much about Krampus.
The thing that I don't like about Krampus is the name. Like the name Krampus doesn't really ring like Christmassy spirit as much as it does like menstrual cycle ghoul that visits you for 2 to 3 days a month. Like that is
Yeah.
Krampus, and he fucking sucks.
It kind of does sound like a new medication to like alleviate cramps. Krampus for that.
He's got
Your
a-
time.
doctor about Krampus.
He's got a best friend named Bloated.
If side effects last longer than 12 days, you got to consult your doctor.
Consult your advent calendar.
Krampus is not bad. He's not bad. He takes off his contacts at the end of the day. He relaxes, nice little foot bath. He's a cool cat. Yeah.
Motherfucker has to trim those nails though. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Jess?
I love that he gave him contacts.
Huh?
Does he have contacts?
Yeah, those contacts. Right?
Yeah, you're like, you gave him contacts, and you're talking about nothing. Just keep. I got little sidebars. Okay, I got nothing real great, just little sidebars all over the place.
Again, though, I got
How many trips to the sidebar have you made so far, Jess? And that's me asking.
No, not enough. Not enough.
She's got her own stool at the sidebar. Okay, guys. Next up, we have Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Is this, first of all, is he kind of a pussy? Do we need to toughen this kid up?
Nah,
He's a kid.
Hoes can't leave without him. You can't leave without him. Let me get in the front. Yeah, he's good. He's good. I like him. He's a leader.
They're still exploiting him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
I mean, you have to have the kid. The kids grow up and they're not always pussies.
Yeah.
He's got to be a little abused there.
He's like to me though, I don't understand how the movies never took it to like the CIA angle with he's like the ET of animal, he's like a bioluminescent, like there should be trying to capture him, you know what I mean? Like in a van, throw him in a van.
That is a good point that no one was ever like, it's weird that you're like
Yes,
Shouldn't
where
we
did
be
it
looking
Nobody
into
wanted
why
it.
The
this
flying
happened?
doesn't come into it at all. The flying part is fine. It's the red nose that's odd. Excuse me, sir.
bioluminescence,
We
yeah.
need you over there.
Well, all the other fucking reindeer can fly. I don't know how they do that.
Well,
Shocked that a
No,
whole
just
family
8 of them
came by.
that are
Is it-
with Santa. God damn it!
I don't even think they
reindeer
can
are an
fly.
actual
Isn't it like
animal. You
Santa's
know that,
jizz or
right?
something? Doesn't he do it when they? I don't know.
Oh man.
How did we get to Santa's jizz?
I don't. You're right. I don't.
Yeah, what
Via
happened?
Keith's
Santa's
mouth.
jizz
What a
gave him a
surprise.
nose?
That would be so weird. I'll tell you what, though, Santa's jizz cured COVID. We might be
We'd
having
all
a different conversation about it.
Dude, we'd all be sucking them off. We'd all be sucking them off.
They would be traveling in a refrigerated truck right now.
You guys need to stop being so mean. Poor Rudolph. Can you imagine what it is like for him to share a first name with Giuliani? My God.
Right?
That's
Poor
Giuliani's
thing.
first name.
Oh yeah.
Rudolph Rudy is short for Rudolph Giuliani.
Oh, I didn't even.
Now you
think
know
about
3 things
that.
about that terrible person.
And somehow Rudy Giuliani has way weirder characteristics than Rudolph the flying bioluminescent.
Oh God, if I had to sit next to one of them on a plane, I would choose the reindeer all day. Are you kidding me?
Same.
Jesus.
I would choose like an actual one, not even the cartoon one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like an
Like a
actual
smelly poop in the cage. Like I would be in the car.
Yeah.
Same
Great with it.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. Okay.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Last up for this operation, the elf on the shelf. How do we fix this guy's reputation? First of all, what a fucking narc. Am I right? Oh, sorry, Jess. I didn't know this was close to the heart for you.
Very upset. First of all, the elf on the shelf bullshit, I can't even. Why does he have to bring presents all fucking month?
Is that the game? I never had one.
Present?
You know his job.
Presents, he's got to be creative. Now it's like competition. The elves are having competition with each other. Yeah, this is a format I can talk about because I have kids. And the
Yeah,
only
but he
one-
wants to tell on you, and I don't know, man. I feel like we should call him the snitch with the stitches.
I mean, Keith, same thing. Like I never knew what the elf on the shelf was until I was an adult. We just grew up with Jesus, and that bitch would snitch on you all year
Yeah,
long. It doesn't
snitchy
matter if he's
motherfucker.
on the shelf. He is watching. you
Always telling
fucking
on a
sleep.
motherfucker.
Or Santa.
Um,
Like when we were
yeah.
little, it was Santa. Our
A
parents
list.
somehow, even though we did not have the internet. Actually, I don't know how old you guys are.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you didn't grow up with the internet. Like our parents used to just be like, "I'm gonna tell Santa," and then you'd get all scared, even though like they wouldn't let you use the phone to make long distance phone calls. So how are they gonna call the North?
Yeah, the internet has made it difficult for anybody to get away with anything other else because all the fucking kids and the parents are competing with the fucking elves. Look, mine's in the fridge. Mine's drinking. Look, mine's like doing flips outside. This fucking elf was created to just move around your house. Now they're taking it to like all new levels. They've let her bring in snacks. It was like a little candy. Now it's like, where's my present? I mean, it's fucking. And by the way, just so we're clear, I really feel strongly about this elf thing. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Go crazy. Go crazy.
Oh,
I'm glad
I
you do.
grew up with my grandmother. This isn't an elf on the shelf. We had elves in our house, which is creepy as fuck. But I've had elves way before they fucking brought in the elf in the fucking shelf. I had them all over the house, and everybody come every Christmas and be like, "What the fuck is going on in your house? Why do you have elves everywhere? This is freaky. It's like clowns." You know what? China. That's all I'm gonna say. First creators right here.
Guys, give it up for the Jessica Winther
And that was fun.
shit show hour.
You're not gonna hear anything else again.
No, we love it, Jess. This is where you get to rant.
I
Guys,
didn't have no elves. Yeah.
that was great. We are now achieving real social justice, I feel, one insignificant problem at a time, just like it's normally done. Okay, guys, now it's time for a quick game called What's in the Box?
Oh, what's in the box?
Nobody wants to know what's in the box.
This is a lowbrow pop quiz of questionable character. Tech services, let's see the box. Okay, so this time we went out to we sent a random box out to a ShitShow fan, and now you guys have to decide what's inside. Let's play. What does this mystery box contain? Is it A, a copy of Bing Crosby's White Christmas on vinyl, chopped into tiny pieces? Or B, a box of Christmas chocolates with just the coconut ones left? Or is it C, a rusty butcher's knife with spare lettering from ransom notes? Or is it D, a portal to another dimension with no COVID or Trump, but the world is controlled by radicalized furries? Contestants, give us your answers.
I think I can narrow this down a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be a box of Christmas chocolates with just the coconut ones left. If anything, it'll be a box of Christmas chocolates with all coconut ones with one bite taken out left. Because I know as soon as I find one, I put it right back. Bing Crosby's White Christmas. No. I mean, I chop some White Christmas up into tiny pieces and I find powder once in a while, but it ain't Bing Crosby. Boo. I'm gonna go with the portal to another dimension, because if it's full of radicalized furries and the portal fits in that box, that's still big enough to fit your genitalia through. So
yeah. You can't prove it doesn't exist. Jess?
Well, Bing Crosby, that's no one's doing that because it might be a collector's item at this point. It's vinyl. I mean, although vinyl has made a comeback, but I don't, well, who sent this box out is what I want to know. Was it you? Okay.
One of our elves at the ShitShow.
Oh, the ShitShow. So it's anonymously sent. The ShitShow sent it out. That's scary in itself. Okay. Christmas chocolates. No, you guys would all eat them. I think it might be a butcher's knife, just because with a spare lettering with ransom. Just because I think that might be something the ShitShow would send out to scare fucking everyone. I don't know.
Yes,
you know he would save the spare letters for the next note.
We're a low budget show, but Jess has zero faith in us, guys. Okay, Ronny.
All right, so speaking of budget, that's where I was going, and I was like, you guys definitely can't afford a Bing Crosby album. Keith's not giving up his butcher's knives. I know that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, Keith's not giving those up. Those furries, they sound good, but you guys, again, don't have the budget, so I'm going with chocolates.
Okay. Gary, how about you? How do you feel about this problem?
All right. Yeah, okay. So butcher's knife. Yeah, I'm gonna say no on the butcher's knife, right? Because that's when you chop up your Coke with that one. So that's your Coke knife. Bing Crosby, too close to Bill Cosby, so I don't think you'll do that. The Xmas chocolates, yeah, if it's the ones from like Walgreens with all the cherry shit in the middle, yeah, I think it's the Xmas chocolates for sure. I don't think it's the portal, but yeah, the Xmas chocolates for sure. Yeah.
Once again, Gary going on what I can afford lines. Desiree, what do you think's in the box?
Well, my initial reaction was to say none of these things and go with weed, but I know that's probably too precious to the ShitShow.
Yeah,
so in keeping with that theme of Keith is probably going to keep his butcher knives, none of you can afford a Ben Crosby album to cut up, time travel doesn't exist, it's probably the chocolates because you guys are stoned. Mm-hmm. And you would eat all the other ones except the coconut ones.
Oh, they're so gross, coconut ones. Okay, Kate.
First of all, I want to know what this fan did to deserve this.
It's punishment.
Yeah. As soon as you said we sent an anonymous fan a box from the ShitShow, what did that person do to you? What comment did they leave on your Insta? Anyway. At first I thought, I'm trying to think if Bing Crosby sung Silent Night, because that is Keith's least favorite Christmas song. And I feel like he would chop with his butcher knife that he would never give up. Duh. He would chop that into tiny pieces. But I think if we're going based on what is easiest to Photoshop into a box, I think chocolates would probably be the easiest. I'm going to go with B as well.
Okay. So a lot of people going for the chocolates. Okay. Tech services. Let's see what the answer is. The answer is C. A rusty butcher's knife. With
right.
Who picked that one? All right, Jessica.
I am psychic. Okay.
I love it how you said you sent it to an anonymous fan, as if this show has any other kind. They're all anonymous. Nobody admits to watching this.
I love that I was right.
Should we check on that fan and see if they're okay? So, Jess, you win, I don't know, 1 day with the butcher's knife. No questions asked. You don't have to tell me what you're going to do.
And then I'll just drop it back off.
Yeah. You can keep the letters. Okay.
Wipe the prints off.
Yeah, definitely.
Nobody knows how excited I am that I guessed that right. It's like nobody knows.
Hey, it's the small things in life. Am I right? Okay, guys. Now it's time for our next round. Let's get weird. We'll pair up comics and give them some of the weirdest challenges they've ever faced. First up, we have Ronny and Desiree. You guys ready?
Definitely.
Desiree, you're a bank teller who just received a note from Ronny, a neurotic and incompetent bank robber. How do you de-escalate the situation and put Ronny on the right track?
First of all, I would like to apologize to Ronny for this improv scene. My training consists of like half of grade 10 drama.
Ronny's all pro.
I'm not a pro. Hey, can you just circle yes or no, please, on if I could rob the bank or not? I've been meaning to ask you for months, and I just finally got your job. Just circle yes or no, please.
There's not a maybe option.
I mean, every time I put a maybe option in there, they always circle the maybe, and I'm like, does she like me? Can I rob the bank? And I'm just always very confused. So, what's your answer?
I'll probably lose my job, but I would like the half day off, so go for it. Just don't make a mess.
Great. I brought my own bags. They're recyclable because I didn't want to be charged like the 10-cent fee. So we just use these here.
Yeah, and I do have to let you know that even though I am complying, we will still charge you bank fees for this.
Bank fees, I didn't take those into account. Can you just take the 10% out of what we're gonna give to me right now?
I'll have to get my manager.
Oh, no, please.
Okay, then bank fees it is.
Thank you. This was the easiest bank robbing I've ever done in my entire life. Also, do you want to go out with me later? Circle yes or no, please.
Sure. You have lots of money now, so I might as well.
Give it up for Desiree and Ronny.
That's amazing.
Always comes down to the money.
God, even the robberies are like a paperwork nightmare at a bank, right?
That is fun.
All right, guys. Next up, we have Ed and Gary. Ed, you're Gary's elf on the shelf who just came to life, and you have a pretty detailed list of Gary's indiscretions. Gary, find out how much he knows and decide on your next move.
Hey,
Oh, man. I know you real.
I've been
I know you
watching
real.
you, buddy.
What you been seeing? Hold on.
I see all kinds of stuff.
Hold on, brother. I don't think you hear me. I said what did you see? I need them in words. What'd you see?
Okay, so the other day when you were dancing around and you were getting ready and you were singing into your hairbrush and you were doing Linda Ronstadt, I saw that.
Mhm.
I videoed it and I sent it out to a couple of people.
You sent it out to a
Last
couple
week,
people.
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty active on TikTok.
Oh, you've been active on TikTok, huh? You're active on TikTok. All right.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll blow your nuts off and hand them to you, partner.
He called you partner.
All right.
I want to get off the shelf now.
Hey,
There's a mess up here.
First of all, this is an apartment building. I ain't got no motherfucking shelves. All right. This is an apartment building. You on the floor. All right. But I need you to get that video back. You understand what I'm saying?
mean, okay. Yeah, I could probably do that, but I mean, that's not the only thing that I've seen you doing, you know? And
Hold on, let me preheat this oven.
hey,
Put this on 450. You playing too many games.
hey, come on, buddy.
Nah, ain't no come
I'm
on.
just your Christmas fun. And
I
you haven't moved me once. I mean, you kicked me out of the way the other day.
didn't even know you was living. Now I would have been charged you rent for the month if I was known you was just living. Can you kick in on the light bill at least since you passing out videos? Can you kick in on a light bill?
Well, look, I'm a pretty good photographer, and I've seen what you're working with. If we want to start an OnlyFans, probably make a lot of money.
Deal. That's a deal. I like that. That's a deal. Sorry.
Good up for Ed and Gary. That's what I'm talking about. The elf on the shelf finally gets some street justice. All right, guys. Next up, we have Kate and Jess. Kate and Jess, you're two wine-drunk moms at a mall trying to dump your kids off on the rando small Santa. Jess, try and get in character for this. Walk us through some of this guy's character flaws that you're overlooking in order to justify your me time.
All right, I had to get in my mom mode. Hang on. Hold on, let me get in my trophy wife mode. I gotta fully commit. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Where's Kate? I don't see her.
I'm right here. So here's the thing. So looking at this guy, I'm getting really trusting vibes. I can read people's energies, and this guy over there, that guy, super, he's gonna be great. He's so good. Look how good he is with kids.
Kate, I don't even care. I mean, I have had such a week. Nobody gets how Christmas goes. It's fine. It's just Santa. So what if he touches our kids a little bit, on the leg or something, right? I mean, if you feel you trust him, I trust him. If you trust him, I trust him.
The thing about him that I think is really, really good, a really good point. So I think the missing eye is a plus because that's a story, and so is the peg leg. My kids love stories.
Okay, listen. I mean, the missing eye is fine. All right. And if you want to call it a story, that's great. And the peg leg and everything. It doesn't even the fact that his jacket's a little tattered and he smells like booze. I mean, how could we tell? It doesn't matter. None of it matters. I get it. I don't mind the tattered outfit, the peg leg, the eye, what? I mean, I don't even know how you're noticing this. I can't even see you.
I want my kids to not be afraid to say yes, don't be afraid to say yes in life to going on an adventure with someone you don't know. And maybe trying to drive home later because I don't think I'm gonna. But say yes.
So you think the kids should drive? I mean, they are 13, but okay, fine.
It's fun. He can drive, or the 8-year-old. I mean, one can at least the wheel. I can do the pedals or something. But
let me just get this straight. You just want him to say yes, so what? That's what I was trying to figure out. What are we saying yes to, Kate? Just for 30 minutes or all night?
I mean, there's a movie that starts in an hour, but if you want to cut it, we can cut it early. But I think this Santa is gonna be good to go for at least a 3 to 5 hours.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. He's pretty cute, so I'm thinking we come back, maybe we just bring him with us. Okay, I have been so locked up at this point. He can take the kids, and then we'll just all go together.
Maybe the kids can stay here and cover his shift, and he can come with us.
Oh my God, that would help us so much financially. You're so smart.
Let's give it up for Kate and Jess, guys. Get some coffee, you two. You're gonna need it for this threesome tonight. Okay. I love how the only thing less trustworthy than a mall Santa is a Catholic priest.
They could have 2 jobs. You don't know.
Next up, we have Ed and Desiree. Ed, you're an extreme couponer, checking out your thousands of dollars in purchases at a very big box store with Desiree, the cashier. Desiree, how do you deal with this madman while still keeping your job?
Wait, before we start, I am Canadian.
Mhm.
Are we in Canada? Because if we're in
Yes.
Canada, I'll call
Yes, you're in
security.
Canada.
Oh, really?
He snuck across the border.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because our
Oh.
coupon laws aren't really as fun as yours.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Thanks for taking the last 3 hours to ring up my 19 carts of stuff, eh? So that just about the payment. I got these here coupons to pay for it all. I heard it was quadruple flipple coupon day, eh?
That's not a thing in Canada. And why are you buying so many ladies' deodorants?
I got a lot of smelly ladies in my life, eh? So that's why. And I realize now I should have made a joke about it being a secret, eh? But I'm a little drunk because the beer is really strong up here. Anyway, here's a stack of coupons if you want to take those.
It says most of these are expired, but you know what? I just started seeing somebody who recently robbed a bank, so he has a lot of money. So like Chopper's Drug Mart can really like I don't care at this point, so I'll just do it.
Oh wow, that's great. Eh? Merry Christmas to me. Eh?
Yeah.
It's only gonna cost me $12 Canadian, which is like 4 cents US, eh?
Yep. I know that's supposed to be a joke, but true facts.
That's great, eh?
Actually,
I'm gonna
after
go
these
get
coupons,
really
I owe
sick on
you.
beer and then take advantage of free healthcare.
Sounds good.
For my hangover.
Yeah. Don't forget your health.
Give it up for Ed and Desiree, guys. This is where the shit show counts as hard-hitting news. Okay, guys. Next up, we have Kate and Ronny. Kate, you're in charge of sanitizing and remodeling the White House in the short transition, along with Ronny, your overwhelmed errand boy. Run us through some of the items on the to-do list and the logistics involved.
Okay, so everything just needs to go. Like we need to get rid of everything that's not bolted down or part of the structure. The things that are part of the structure that we can't get rid of, we need to use some sort of like chemical stripping agent to clear everything off before we can fumigate and scrub everything down and then re-shellac it for.
I need to interrupt real quick. No,
Yeah.
no. I'm just so exhausted. I cannot do any of this anymore. I quit.
Okay, but can you quit like next week? Because right now so we're also going to need to sanitize the air. We need to get some big industrial fans in here to blow everything out, open all the windows.
Real quick. Today's the day I stand up for myself finally. No.
So you're in Washington, D.C. That doesn't exist for someone at your level. I need you to figure out if we can vaporize Purell to pump into this room, like all of the White House, to completely sanitize every inch of absolutely everything. Also, there's a weird orange stain, like face level across every wall in here. And I don't know if you could just figure out a way to get all of that out.
Just real quick, would it be okay? Can I have permission to quit today?
You know what? Let's talk about that at the end of the day. Maybe we can figure out some time. Although I do have that thing. So probably next week we could schedule in a time to maybe discuss that. I'm also going to need you to apparently we need you to scrape some sort of barnacles that have attach themselves to the inside of the tub in the residency. I don't really understand. Also,
So-
Stephen Miller's office has a carpet stain because there was apparently a coffin filled with the soil from his homeland in there.
To interrupt real quick, I can't do that. That's not, today's the day I stand up for myself. Not tomorrow, not yesterday. Today's the day. I'm going to do it before January 20th, so fuck off.
Okay. So before I fuck off, I'm just gonna need you to contact someone about the industrial fans. And oh shit, we also need to sanitize because of COVID. I wasn't even. I totally,
Give it up for Kate and Ronnie, guys. Ronnie, if you don't quit today, somebody's got to get Rudy Giuliani out of the crawl space with the room. So
he's sticky. Good luck.
Okay, guys. Last up, we have Gary and Jess. Jess, you're a nurse administering the new vaccine to Gary, a total, an anti-vaxxer and a total lowlife who does drugs and eats out of the trash. How do you convince this guy that vaccines are the least of his worries?
Yeah, I seen what y'all did to the Tuskegee Airmen. I'm not taking that.
No, Gary, listen. If you think this is bad, I can promise you, everything you put in your body up until now is far worse. Like
That's
the
not
cocaine, the crack, and the botulism that you just ate out of the toilet. I mean, come on.
I only get organic. I go to Whole Foods. They throw out food at the end of the night. I only eat organic things. I'm very careful with my body and what I put into my body. My body is my temple. It's my temple.
I understand. So is mine. And trust me, when this enters your body, you're going to feel euphoric. You're going to feel like a new person. You're going to feel like a god. Trust me, you will feel like you've hit the element, the planet, another planet. You might not even recognize the person you are today. It might feel amazing to you.
It's not going to feel amazing to me. I've read about this. I heard about like flu shots giving people autism and vaccines having these reverse effects and giving you measles and bumps and sore throats and stuff.
It's all propaganda. You can't believe, where did you read this? I mean, in a paper that you found in the trash when you were getting your lunch? Like, honey, that's old news, baby. You trust me when I tell you, I am on the front lines. I have the information. I'm bringing to you, you need to read The Onion. Now that is a solid paper you can trust. And honey, Fox News will give you everything. What exactly are you watching? You've got to have faith in the system. Have we failed you? I mean, okay, so you're living on the street. Like, still.
You know, I'm living on the street, but I have a duvet in my tent. A duvet. So please don't look down upon me.
Oh no.
And your energy as an RN is scaring me. Your energy is crazy. I've never seen a nurse, and you're not even Filipino. What are you doing here? Why are you here?
Gary, it was a fluke. I got into nursing school as it is. Okay. I'm a savant, honey. Or actually my parents paid for it. Either way, doesn't matter. I have the answers for you. I love that you have a duvet. I'm the one who dropped it off on the corner. I am here for you. Like, I'm looking out for you. I also was the one who brought you the bookcase because I felt that it was very important that you have that and a coat rack. But please.
Appreciate it. And I thank you for dropping off the books. I like Green Eggs and Ham was a good book. I read it last night. I liked it.
No, I brought you The Handmaid's Tale, honey, and 2021. No, did you not read those?
That was toilet paper that night. I think I turned into toilet paper.
Give it up for Jess and Gary, guys.
Thank you so much.
God, I need to know what the street value is of the vaccine that you're on, Jess. Okay, guys, that was awesome. You did such a great job. You know what we do when you do a good job on this show. We reward you with another photo roast. That's the stuff. Tech services, let's see the next photo we have to roast.
This study was conducted at Purdue University. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
By Dr. Deborah Ashita.
This poor thing, it looks trapped. Like they're literally cock blocking it.
This is where all the money Keith spent at his veterinarians for his sick chicken went.
The worst hockey circle.
Chicken.
It's the it's a worse. It's a terrible gangbang. I don't know what's happening here.
The doctor's staring at it. He's like, its butt is its pee hole. Fascinating.
This is COVID porn at its finest. Like this is what we've really gone to now.
The chicken's like, I definitely came first.
I know the
I
doctor's
wonder
like,
why it's so expensive at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is your answer. This is what they do with your money.
the nerdy doctor's like, now that we have that figured out, who shot first, Han or Greedo? Some of you get that.
I got it.
That really does look like an interesting Deborah. I don't know. I keep looking at her.
That's exactly how I would look at my at my alarm clock if it didn't wake me up in the morning.
So you don't know. It's a crop circle on the other side of it, and it reads out gang signs, and they're just like, "Yo, what is that?"
All these doctors are like, "Oh, you already used the gypsy curse excuse last month, Greg. Get back to work."
I think we scratched out all the humor we can out of this picture.
I got one more.
Oh yeah?
I got one more.
I hope you don't end up with egg on your face.
Oh, there you go.
Fuck, you ruined.
I mean, if you're cocksure, go ahead. If you
this is a specially made toupee for Donald Trump. They're like, I like his gold. His gold.
They grow it on an animal and they shear it. Ronnie, you had one?
Oh, I was just going to say, guys, quit staring. Thighs or breasts.
Guys, can I just say, this looks like an MCU post-credit scene. I don't know why. I'm just getting that vibe.
It really does.
It's because of the Incredible Hulk behind the chicken. It looks like, I can't think of his name right now. That looks like
Mark
him.
Ruffalo?
There you go.
Yeah.
There we
Oh,
go.
so where are we going back to superhero shit now again? Like
The Incredible.
I
We got Jewish Mark Ruffalo in the picture. Come on.
Well, we've got Deborah and Mark.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. And the mad scientist over in the corner.
Ashita Jones.
Deborah Ashita Jones, is that what we said?
There's
All right, guys, that was awesome. Good job roasting that picture. And that's the shit show. Big round of applause for our comics. We're going to put up our comics handles in the on the screen and our donation info. Guys, if you're not already following the shit show, do yourself a favor. Please follow us. Follow these funny people on the socials. And let's give a big round of applause to all of our comics. Ed Roesgen, Kate Roesgen, Ronny Pascale, Desiree Walsh, Gary Hughes, Jessica Winther, and our lovely tech services, Christina Ceballos.
Yeah.
Woo! And make sure to follow @Liar Comedy and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Feel free to donate to Liar Comedy. Christmas is coming, and so is Liar Merch. Our official merch store opens soon. Also, you can catch the next shit show in January and the next Liar production, The Roast of Heather Rogue, Tuesday, December 29th, live on Zoom. Good night.
I think that outro was the most work you've ever done on the show.
Reading is hard.
It felt like a shit show.
It's always a shit
It
show.
really did.
Thanks. You guys made it shitty.